Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing for you guys a flawless matte makeup routine for oily skin or any type of skin, but preferably oily skin because I feel like a lot of times people ask for this, and also it's all affordable products, so that's another big plus. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how I get a flawless complexion. So if you wanna keep watching, please go ahead and do so, but don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, because that really helps me out and helps our channel grow. So let's get right into it. I did put on a little bit of skincare on my skin, so I used the Verse Sunday Morning Antioxidant Oil Serum. This is at Target. It's a clean brand, and this one right here, I like it because it's a serum, but it also works as a moisturizer. It's super hydrating. It leaves my skin ready for the entire day, so I have been loving this. You guys can see I'm almost finished, but I use that first. I let that sink into the skin while I do my eye makeup, and then once I'm done my eye makeup, I can move on to the rest of the products that are gonna go on my face. So the first product that I really love, that I love to use for primer, is the Palladio Rice Primer, Mattifying and Perfecting. So this is what it looks like. It has a very nice, just creamy consistency, and you apply it all over the skin. It gives you like a very velvety finish, as you guys can see, and it does a beautiful job of absorbing the oils, which is definitely very necessary. So as you blend it, it just diffuses into the skin and it becomes one with your skin, so you're not gonna get a white cast or anything. It just does a beautiful job of absorbing all those unneeded oils on the face. Another thing that I will say with this primer, if you use a very, very thick moisturizer, the primer will not sit well on top of the moisturizer, so that's just something to note. So you really want to use a very lightweight product underneath as skincare so that this can really latch on really well. Okay, so you guys can see the difference. This is the side with the primer on, and honestly there's times where I use the primer alone. Let's say I don't want to wear any type of foundation, CC cream, tinted moisturizer, and I just want to wear my bare skin. I will go in and apply this primer. I'll just have it be on by itself because it really does give me such a pretty finish. It minimizes the redness, and it also does an amazing job of really absorbing those oils, so it's not like an oily face all day long. So this is the difference. So let me just go ahead and apply the rest. You can find this product on Amazon. You can find it at Sally Beauty. You can find this also on Palladio's website. So you have options to where you can find it on. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the complexion product. So the complexion product that I've been loving lately is the Flawless Matte CC Cream by Neutrogena, and I think this is gonna come to a surprise because I feel like this one isn't really talked about like that. I did a full review and wear test, and I loved how this looked on my skin. I was very impressed. I honestly wasn't expecting much from this product, just because I feel like I haven't used Neutrogena since I was like, what, in middle school? So just going back to this, I really love it. This is supposed to be a full coverage matte CC cream. It's formulated with niacinamide and designed to mask any skin imperfections and even skin tone for a flawless looking complexion. It's free from oil, fragrance, parabens, and I will have my full-blown review and wear test listed down below in the description box so you guys can go ahead and check it out. So the shade that I am is Fawn 5, and I will have my shade references listed down below so you guys can check them out. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take the product. This product is so pigmented, so you truly don't need that much. And I'm just gonna be taking it on both sides. What I love about this product is how hydrating it is. So it really does a beautiful job of applying very nicely on the skin. If you do decide to use a sponge, I highly recommend using a dry sponge. Do not use a wet sponge because that will give you some radiance. It will absorb some of the product. It'll kind of mess with the formulation of the foundation or CC cream, and it'll start to look a little bit more radiant. So the one that I really love is the Real Techniques Air Blend Sponge. This recently came out, and it's a really, really good sponge. It works really well to kind of give you that perfected complexion all over the skin. And it just is one of those sponges that is honestly so soft without wetting. And it's honestly probably the only one, because I feel like typically all the other sponges that I've tried, I have to go in and really like wet them, because if I don't wet them, they're gonna feel so stiff and not deliver the results that I want. So what I do with this is I really press in the product, and you guys can see how nicely this applies. Like, look how beautiful the skin looks. Make sure that it becomes one with the skin, but also absorbs any of that radiance that may be left over, especially if you do want a very nice, soft, flawless matte finish. And for this sponge, you can find this at Ulta. I'll have it linked down below as well. And I like to use the flat side because the flat side really allows you to really press that product in. I really like this. We have that. So for me, honestly, the Neutrogena CC cream that recently has come out is fantastic. These two are a match made in heaven. So now we're gonna move on to our concealer. So for concealer, I'm gonna be using another favorite. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And for this, I'm literally just gonna do a pinch on both sides. And I'm also gonna be taking my little e.l.f. sponge. This I like to use for my concealer. It really does a great job of kind of blending everything out. Whenever I use a matte foundation or matte CC cream, I like to use a hydrating concealer just because I feel like it really allows for the products to blend together nicely as opposed to using two matte products. Whenever I use two matte products from time to time, sometimes it'll work, but a lot of times it won't. It'll just look too cakey on the under eye. And I've been suffering from dryness on my under eye. My under eye, for some reason, doesn't really like a lot of product anymore on top. So less is more for me. And then I'm gonna be taking my Maybelline Lasting Fix Banana Powder, and I like to use this specifically just for the under eye. So I'm just gonna apply this right here. I have to really set it because if I don't, it will definitely just crease. And then once we have that, I'm going to go in and just kind of set certain areas of the face with my loose powder before we go in with the rest of our products. So what I like to do is I really like to go along the T-zone. So once I've done that part, I'm gonna move on to the rice powder. So this is the Palladio rice powder that is amazing if you are looking for a good, affordable, loose powder to set your makeup. So I'm just using this on the areas where I tend to get very oily, minus the areas where I'm gonna be applying product. So when I say product, I mean like if I'm applying blush, I'm not gonna be applying it right here. I'm just going to be applying it kind of like in the center of the face. The reason why I like to do this step right now is just because I like to let this kind of cook on the face. Even though I pressed it and blended it perfectly into place and there's nothing that needs to be dusted away, I just feel like having this product already on kind of just really preps the skin for the rest of the products that are gonna be on top. But I feel like this is kind of like further me locking the product down so that it just has that very perfected finish. So now that we have the full complexion products on the face, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of like set that into place. So I'm gonna be just taking some of the powder and just kind of applying it all over the areas where I did go ahead and apply bronzer, blush, nose contour, all that good stuff. And just blend. And you can apply this however you want. If you feel it's better with a brush or whatever, do you. I like to kind of just press it all over with a sponge because I feel like it really locks the product in. I also kind of like to use whatever I feel like is best for me at that time. Sometimes I don't need that much because I don't feel like the face needs that much. Right now I didn't feel like I needed that much. I kind of went a little ham on this side, but it's okay because the powder does a really good job of not getting cakey on the face and also lying really nicely on top of more products. So I feel like I'm really able to kind of just apply it all over without worrying that it's gonna look like a cake face. So now you guys can see the complexion looks really nice, matte and in place. So what I'm gonna do really quick is finish off the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and let you guys know the last two steps that I like to do before I carry on with the rest of my day and wear this flawless makeup routine. Okay, so I quickly finished off the rest of my makeup and now I can give you guys the last two products that I like to use for my perfected, flawless, affordable matte makeup routine. What I do like to do once the makeup has just all been applied on the face and I'm pretty much ready to go out the door is I like to go in with my NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. This is a pressed powder, and this actually came out a few months ago and I already hit pan on it because I use it all the time. This is in my little makeup bag in my purse, and I like to use this flat brush. This is from e.l.f. It's a blush brush, but I like to use it because both sides are slightly flat, so I feel like it really does a good job of patting that product into the skin. So in any little areas where I feel like I may have a little bit of some dew left, I just kind of go over top and just further lock things into place. And what I love about this powder is that it's so fine that it's not going to give you any cake face whatsoever. It's a very, very fine powder. And then the last step that I like to do, especially if I will be going out for a long period of the day or it's hot outside, because it's still a little hot outside even though we're stepping into fall, I really like to lock in my place. And I have recently discovered this Sephora makeup setting spray. This is the 12-hour setting spray. It retails for $12, so it's definitely on that affordable budget. You guys know Sephora does have very affordable products, the Sephora collection that is. So this has been great. It's very comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I don't know if I call this a setting powder, hopefully not. This is a setting spray. And also the Urban Decay one, but if you're looking for something more affordable, this is great. And this is the last step that I like to do, and it really locks my makeup in for the entire day. That's it. And literally because it's so fine and it's a mist, it will not attack your face with a bunch of just liquid. Like, it really does a good job of applying evenly and just giving you that application that you need. So that's pretty much it. This is the completed look where I show you how I create my flawless, affordable matte makeup routine. I really love this routine. I have been doing it nonstop. I actually posted a Makeup Monday reel over on Instagram showcasing the products that I use. It was obviously a much faster version because I only have 30 seconds on there, also on TikTok. But now I really wanted to go in depth on YouTube and show you guys how I create this flawless makeup routine that's really gonna last me the whole day. It also does really good with Flash, in case you're wondering, because I know some of you guys will ask me, like, how does it do with Flash? Is there a flashback? And no, I feel like this really does perform really well. I will also show you guys in natural lighting clips so you guys can see how that looks. And a little clip of my makeup at the end of the day so that you can see how it held up for the entire day. But this is truly my favorite routine, and I love the fact that it's on a budget, it's affordable. I will have all the products listed down below in my description box so you guys can check them out and learn a little bit more of them. If you guys have any questions or tips and tricks that you like to do for your perfect matte makeup routine, let me know down below. I love learning of new products and new techniques. And I think that's pretty much it. So if you guys did enjoy watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing these type of videos for you guys. I really enjoy giving you guys some tips and tricks on things that I like to do for a flawless, matte, oil-free complexion. So I think that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye, guys.